The secret behind making beats that artists actually use is one thing and one thing only. It's simplicity. I see a lot of you producers having 15, 16 different sounds for your melody, 800 different sounds for drums. You don't need that. I sometimes only use 4 sounds for the melody and 4 sounds for the drums. So then there's enough room for the artist to rap, sing, or whatever they want to do on my beat. So I'm going to show you how to make your beats as simple as possible. I'm going to make a beat for Little Durk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the BPM to around about 165. I'm going to start with a piano. So I'm going to open Labs. My previous video was on Labs. It's a free piano plugin. And trust me, all the pros use it. So I'm going to start off with a C sharp chord, which is C, E, and G sharp. I'm going to go to a B minor, which is B, D sharp, F sharp. And I'm going to go to E minor, which is E minor, G sharp, and B. I'm going to copy that over. I'm going to half this chord, bring this chord over, and then the last chord, I'm going to go to A minor, which is A, C sharp, and E. And drag that out to the end. So this is the chord structure. I've changed the second half to add a variation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select the middle notes, E, D sharp, G sharp, E, D sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and put that up an octave. So now I've got that, I'm going to pitch this down. And I'm going to add the bass note. So I'm going to select the lowest note, press shift, bring it over, push it back to the start, and put it down an octave. Perfect. Right, so I'm going to add the top line now. So I'm going to copy the piano over, open the piano roll, and I'm going to go over here, press C sharp, so all of the highlighted notes are in the C sharp minor scale. So now I can click away and the melody is going to be in key. So I've kept the top line as simple as possible to, here's the top line. What I'm going to do now is open up Contact and add a bass. This bass plugin I use for any type of Little Durk, Pain, Rod Wave type samples. And it's going to just follow the bass notes. Also, what I'm going to do to make the bass sound realistic is I'm going to press Command A, Option R. And this lets me randomize the velocity. Right, I'm going to add a vocal sample, so I'm going to open up Splice. But my little trick to find the best vocal samples for these type of beats is finding the relative major to whatever key you're in. So we're in C sharp minor. So the best way the way I find the relative minor is open up Arcade, go into minor, C sharp, and then go to major, being E major. Now I know the relative major, I'm going to open up Splice, and I'm going to find a vocal. This is the pack I've been using and rinsing recently. This pack is brilliant. Right, I found the perfect vocal and I brought it into FL. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the project tempo to the tempo of the vocal, which is 120. This is so the vocal will stay in time with the melody we've made. So I'm going to change the BPM to 120. I'm going to go to mode in the sample, go to stretch, and go back to 165. Also, we know that the relative major to our melody was E major, and this is labeled as F major, so we need to go down 1. Let's hear what it sounds like.
Whenever you're ready, whenever you have more time, it's better off. Should've known, you should've known.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send that to the mixer and I'm going to add a little bit of reverb. So I'm going to open up Fruity Reverb.
Whenever you're ready, whenever you've had more time, it's better. Should've known, you should've known.
I'm going to also open up an EQ plugin.
Whenever you're ready, whenever you've had more time, it's better.
I'm going to open up some delay.
Should've known, you should've known. Whenever you're ready, whenever you've had more time, it's better. Should've known, you should've known.
The last sound I'm going to add is a pad. So I'm going to open up Contact. I'm going to open up the Oliver Arnolds pack, go to Sonic Warps, and I'm going to use the Dusk pad. I'm going to copy down the chords, paste it on the new Contact. I'm going to delete the bass notes, pitch up to.
Whenever you're ready, whenever you've had more time, it's better. Should've known, you should've known. Whenever you're ready, whenever you're ready, whenever you've had more time.
To add more emotion, I'm going to pitch down the melody by 3 semitones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And there you go.
Whenever you're ready, whenever you've had more time, it's better. Should've known, you should've known. Whenever you're ready, whenever you've had more time, it's better. Should've known, you should've known.
Off screen, I just found the perfect guitar lead and I've just brought it into the project as I felt like the melody was missing something, but I didn't know what it was. So yeah, here's what we got so far.
Whenever you're ready, whenever you've had more time, it's better. Should've known, you should've known.
Now it's time to add drums. Again, going back to the whole reason I'm doing this video, simplicity. All you need for your drums, again, 4, 5 sounds. You don't need loads and loads of perks. Keep it simple. Artists want space to record on. Majority of these beats, I keep my hi-hats at 2-step. Add a clap. Eight oh eight. Right, I'm gonna add a kick. So I'm gonna copy over the 808 to the kick, press Command A, Option K to bring all of the notes down to the root note. I'm going to add a reverse open hat into one of the claps, and that's the last sound I'm going to add for the drums. So for the melody, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sounds. And then for the drums, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sounds. You don't need any more than that. That's a full beat. Every single sound in this beat is doing something. But the one thing that's missing from this beat is the artist. So now there's enough space for the artist to do whatever they want on it. They're going to have much more creative freedom when it comes to them writing, freestyling, whatever they do on the beats. Trust me, the next time you're cooking up for an artist, apply this skill and see what chances are of them coming back or even using more beats in the selection you sent them. Guys, I hope I was able to help you in this video. Again, please leave suggestions in my DM, in the comment section, in the question box I put up on my story, anywhere. I really want to hear what you guys have to say and what you guys need help with. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. If you want to find out about labs, go to my previous video. But yeah, I hope I've been able to help, and I'll see you in the next one.